What's going on, fellow YouTube sapiens? HUNTRMAN here. I'm the man with the plan, and today I'll be talking to you guys about positives and negatives about becoming a famous YouTuber. Let's begin. So let me start off by saying, first off, I am not a big YouTuber, nor a famous one. I like to think of myself as a big YouTuber because I almost have 100 subscribers, but I know I'm not even close to it. What I mean by a big YouTuber, I mean people like, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Smosh, things like that. Things of those people. YouTube channels about those people, etc. That's more where I'm considering big YouTubers, just so you guys have an idea. So I'm going to start off with some of the negatives and then end with some positives so I can end on a positive note. Okay, I'm going to start off by saying with number one. So first off, you cannot have political opinions. Now what I mean by that, you can't have political opinions, but not openly. You can't go around and discuss it with people because someone could record you saying it, or someone could, say like, oh yeah, I want to use myself. I want to use like PewDiePie as an example. PewDiePie believes in such and such should be president, or such and such should not be president, or it doesn't have to be along the lines of presidency, but it's pretty much the same sense, and it could cut down. It could split your fan base in half. You could gain fans, but most likely it's going to affect you negatively. And it probably will affect your social life, your actual non-YouTube life, personally as well. Number two, a lot of things can be taken out of context. So PewDiePie did it, Jacksepticeye did it. They said a couple words that were not supposed to be said. And a lot of people got mad at it, and they were, some of them, sometimes they were just meaning as a joke or something like that, and people can get offended by it, and that can also affect how people look at you. Now this can affect you negatively, and I don't think really much positively, unless people realize it's a joke. It's more or less negative than positive. So, like I said, this can impact your social life and personal life as well. Number three. Your schedule will be screwed up. Now, what I mean by this is you won't be able to go out and eat normally. You won't be able to go to a grocery store normally. You won't even be able to walk in a park normally with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Everyone's gonna know who you are by the time you're famous. A couple million people viewing your content and having, been subscribed to your channel. Obviously, they know about you. And obviously, in any opportunity they get, they want to meet you. Now, this is a common issue with anyone famous, anyone that either does YouTube, acting, or anything like that. They run into the issue of people wanting to meet them. Not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying there's a lot of people wanting to meet them and they can't get any private personal time by themselves. Number four, you're gonna have people that leave once your YouTube career has ended, and you're gonna have a lot of friends that leave you because they're not famous anymore, and you're gonna develop a trust issue to where you think everyone's gonna leave you, and your true friends that have been there since the beginning are gonna leave you because you're not famous anymore. Yeah. Number five, you're going to have a lot of haters, and I mean more than the average person or the average Joe would, because everyone across the internet is going to know you personally. Well, maybe not 100% personally, but they're gonna know you, and they're either gonna like you or they're gonna hate you. There's no in between really about it, or they're just gonna be like, well, I guess there is. They're just gonna be like, yeah, I know them, but I don't care for them. And that's just a simple fact of it. You're just gonna have a lot more haters than you would normally have, and you would normally have if you didn't have a YouTube career. Number 6, you're gonna have a lot of time invested in YouTube. This is obviously gonna make you tired. Now, I don't know if this is 100% fact, but I've heard that people like Markiplier at the very beginning had like 12 hours invested in YouTube per day. That's a long freaking time, including, you know, having to deal with work, having to deal, if you just starting out, having to deal with work, having to deal with personal life, you know, having to deal with pets, emergencies, things like that. You're going to be tired. You're going to be just exhausted from sharing, from uploading, and from making videos. It sounds ridiculous. I should know because I work 24/7. You know, I work every single week, 9 to 5, with my at the job I'm at. And, you know, I think I'm exhausted, but once I actually got into YouTube, and now I fully understand and see how exhausted YouTubers actually are and tired they are. So I fully understand now, and people may not get it people may not get it if they're not actually in YouTube, but you're just going to be tired. You're also going to be tired from stress a lot, from worrying about videos to worrying about people, how they react about it, and everything like that. Number 7. Now, I already know this personally, but people will get mad at you for no reason whatsoever. It's just, I hate to say it like this, but it's people in general. People are going to have, like, you know, personal things going on with their life, and, you know, they could just see one video that they dislike about you, and you could have a million videos, and they can see the one bad video that you had out, and they're just going to, you know, get mad at you for no reason because of it. And you just don't understand why. This is going to tie back to the, just, you know, haters that you're going to have. And, you know, you're going to have friends that turn back on you. That's going to turn back to the friends leaving you for no reason. It all ties back into one another. People are just going to leave you because they're just going to get mad at you for no reason in particular, and it just happens. Number 8. You might even change yourself. Now, if you've noticed, like, for example, like Markiplier, he hasn't really changed his principles or how he acts 100%. He may act a little bit more happy in some scenarios. He may act, you know, exactly the same like 10 years ago or such. Or however long he's been on now, because God, it's been a while. Or like PewDiePie, he's now acting more mature than he was a couple years ago comparatively. You may even change yourself due to YouTube, maybe in a positive way, maybe in a negative way. Who knows? You don't really 100% know all the time, but you probably will change. Number 9. So once you're famous and up on that high throne of yours, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, you worry about money. YouTube is not stable by any means. YouTube is not stable as a job. YouTube is not stable as a career. One of my YouTubers that I've watched and, you know, watched for a few years now is Breach. He's a YouTuber that does mods on Fallout, the Fallout series, and he did mods on Skyrim as well, and ESL or Elder Scrolls, pretty much any Elder Scrolls series. I seen him go from 100,000 views per video in one day to now down to 20,000 in 1 week, and he makes videos once a week now because he started doing a job now, and he has more time. He has to have more time invested in the job because he's not making it as a YouTuber, which is sad to say. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Breach. Please go check him out because he really deserves it. He's a great guy and he's funny as all get out. So just know that, you know, YouTube will not be as stable as everyone thinks, and, you know, you could easily exit out any other second. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one reason why people are stressed. Everything kind of leads back into one another. All right, time to move on to some positive vibes in this holy video. Once you're famous, people will look up to you. This is number uno for positive vibes. That's right, once you're on the high throne that you are, people actually look up to you and want to be like you, and you'll inspire many people. Just many. People want to be like you, people just want to meet you, and people just enjoy your content that you're putting out. That's, you'll obviously feel good about yourself, and, people will feel good because they're watching your videos. I mean, there's really no other way of looking at it. People will just look up to you. Number 2, you'll change people's lives. Now, obviously, people go through spouts of depression. People go through, horrible, horrible things in their lives. And they might come to your channel and they'll see you doing all your videos and making their day. Like they might come from school. They might come home from school and to watch your video, and that might change your whole perspective on videos and everything that you do or anything that they do. That you might be the highlight of their day or something like that. That's one good thing that YouTubers have going for them. They can actually change people's lives for the better. Like Markiplier, a bunch of people say that he changes, that he has changed their life in a positive way, and that makes every single YouTuber's day when they see that. Like, honestly, I bet you they probably don't respond to it, but that absolutely makes them 100% happier. So if you see that, if you enjoy watching someone's content, go down there and post something like something positive in their video, because that's what YouTubers are all about. They want to make people happy. There's some people that like just love that stuff, and just like it gives them more of a drive to do more for you guys and stuff like that. So that's one perk of being famous on YouTube. You might even change someone from dying that day, something like that. Number 3, I know everyone's not in it for the whole emotional gain. Some people are in it for money, and that's the way about it. Obviously, once you're a big YouTuber, you'll be bringing in a lot of dough, because you'll pretty much be an actor by that point, a famous actor, and they go hand in hand. Actors get paid really well, YouTubers get paid really well, and you're pretty much a head guy in charge. I mean, I've been looking online, seeing how people get paid. This is not official, but some of the big YouTubers I've listed off before make 10+ mil, and a year, in 1 year. Keep that in mind. So there will obviously be money gains in it, and you will obviously make money. But keep in mind, it's not stable. Number 4, you will be the boss. So once you're running your famous YouTube channel, you'll pretty much be the boss of your own news or TV show. If you think about it that way, you'll be the boss of your own company, your own radio show, your own TV show, things like that. It's pretty much just the same thing as being a boss in a 1960s radio show. It's the same thing, TV shows, things like that. So you'll be running a company in a way. You might even, once you're famous, you might even have people working underneath you, helping you edit videos. And that's a good thing, because you'll be employing people, and you can write that on a resume, I guess. You can write successful YouTuber on a resume if you want to get a job. Just saying. I mean, I'm sure if you're filing applications at a place, you don't even have to write it down, because once they see your face, they're like, I know who you are. You're that famous YouTuber. And it's a win. That's another extra. Now, most big YouTubers nowadays, they normally donate to charity. First off, it's a tax write-off. If you do like charity events or something like that, most people don't really realize it, but it's actually a tax write-off for big YouTubers so they can get more money in. And some YouTubers, they genuinely just want to go and help people. Like Markiplier, or PewDiePie, or Jacksepticeye. I don't know. I believe Jacksepticeye does it. Don't quote me on that. But they go out and they do charity events, live stream charity events, and you know, they donate multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars to charities and to improve people's lives that can't be improved any other way. Like St. Jude's Children's Hospital, or you know, something like that. And they improve their lives. And once you're a famous YouTuber, you can do that and help improve people's lives that way. And, you know, that's a plus, obviously, in any way that you look at it. Alright, that was some positives and negatives about being a famous YouTuber. What's your opinion? Tell me down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think is a famous YouTuber, the official number of subscribers. And, you know, tell me what YouTubers you like to watch. I personally like to watch PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. That's just me, and that's just what I like. And shout out to, I know these guys don't really need them, but shout out to Alchestbreach, PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye. There's one guy, I can't pronounce his name, but Atozi. Shout out to him as well. I probably said that. I probably butchered that name, but yeah. Shout out all of them. Hope you guys do well. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see some more videos, what type of videos you guys want to see, and tell me if this video helped you at all. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Bye! You're just so cute. You have to be a director of your own TV show, Jake. You can be a talk show host. You can be a talk show host. For how much you talk. For how much you talk. You can be a talk show host.